Whoa!
Oh, did we resize that?
Oh, welcome to the Kino Casino, May 7th, 2026. Holy fuck, folks.
The sweep
what we
of the
witnessed
century.
last night is the sweep of the century. Finally, Janitors has met his equal to wield the golden broomstick. Had I have watched and clipped this stream with Chrissy Mayr and Melonie Mac before the promo today, the entire promo would have been motherfucking Chrissy Mayr to hell. This is fucked. The most disingenuous, bad faith janitor. I see nothing. I know nothing. I hear nothing.
So
I don't know
sees.
anything. It's obvious. This has been trending for a month straight. Every day on Twitter, every content creator in her space. Let's not forget, she's a panelist on Friday Night Tights.
Yeah.
Every single member of the Friday Night Tights panel has come out against Jeremy Hambley. So there's no way she's ignorant to this fucking shit. It was fucking shameful what I just witnessed in the past few hours, clipping up that fucking stream. She wouldn't even let Melonie Mac answer the questions. For somebody who apparently knew nothing about what was going on, she was super eager to jump in front of the bullets, jump in front of the slings and arrows for Melonie Mac, and bail her out of every tight spot, every tough question, every super chat, as her entire chat was calling her out for being a fraud and a lying phony sack of fucking shit. Some free speech warrior we're dealing with here, folks. Oh, I'm a comedian. I'm a truth teller. I'm edgy. I'm canceled. Shut the fuck up. And we all know why. Yeah. The answer lies in the very description of the live stream, every video. Her top sponsor, you want to take a wild guess who Chrissy Mayr, who steals Christmas presents from children's top sponsor is? Coffee Brand Coffee, folks. And she sat up there and she just was like holding the Bible high and high as she lied and lied. Using this Catholic, she became Catholic fucking yesterday. She's Catholic. She's Christian. She has this brand new fancy Bible that's never been opened a single time. The pages aren't weathered at all. Brand fucking new. And she's telling us about the Bible. She's telling us about Christianity. This is our innocent child of God, Chrissy Mayr, who now is locking it down, making it subscribers only in her chat with a waiting period because she doesn't want anybody to question any of this. And I'm just getting sick and tired of these people insulting our intelligence and pretending like nobody has seen what we've all seen. June the King's documentary in one day is over 300,000 views.
Sorry, I wanted to just leave that.
We all know what the truth is. You won't gaslight us. But like they pretend that the DMs between Melonie Mac and Stutter and Craig don't exist. Melonie's, I don't know what the oranges are. In the DMs with Craig directly, he told you about the stolen shorts that Jer is doing. And he linked you to his fucking content. But you're going to sit there and tell us how Christian you are and how righteous you are. Will you tell verifiable lies about Stutter and Craig? And then you pretend, I don't monitor what anybody else does. I stay in my lane. Well, that wasn't the case when you were in Craig's fucking DMs talking about Smash JT and how he shouldn't be fucking platformed. I'm so sick of this shit. And it's like they believe, by the way, that they have the high ground in terms of platform and viewership where they can gatekeep everything. They can silo everything. They're the people who decide who gets put on. They're the people who decide who gets platformed. They're the people who get to decide what the truth is because they're the anointed, conservative, truth seekers. And they tried to say last night that all of us are woke leftists. This is the level of gaslighting that we're on, where Andy Raceworski and PPP are fucking woke leftists. I will not fuck. This is outrageous sweeping.
Like, look, if you're going to call us assholes or liars, that's like one type of angle. But the same woke leftist, we are edgier than your conservative show, first of all.
Shut the fuck up. Leave the Lord's name out of your... Stop it. This is ridiculous. I've had enough. I've had enough of this fucking shit.
It's fucking gay,
They piss on our hands and tell us that it's fucking raining. They tell us there's nothing to see here. Jeremy did no wrong. It's all lies. When asked for a specific lie that was told about Jeremy Hambley, Melonie Mack couldn't do it. Because she knows that there are no lies involved in this, that the truth is against them, and they won't engage in any way. And we know from behind the scenes what went on now with Brittany Venti last night, where Brittany Venti was demanding to go on. She was calling Chrissy Mayr, texting Chrissy Mayr, and this put her on and pretended like she didn't see the fucking messages in order to protect Melonie Mack and Jeremy Hambley because she's bought and paid for.
But
and
she's
the only
clearly
people,
looking at her phone, by the way. She's looking down.
The only people, by the way, who are on this fat are people who are paid. That's it. It's all paid shills. Hannah Claire Brimelow, paid shill. Melonie Mack, paid fucking shill. Chrissy Mayr, paid shill. They're all on the fucking payroll, and it's transparent what's going on. And I've had enough. I've had it up to here. It's fucking bullshit. Chrissy, it's fucking on. It's on, bitch. I know what you're doing. And then she gets on here today. Oh, can somebody tell me what the oranges are? What are we doing?
Content. And by the way, Chrissy, how the fuck are you a comedian who works for Anthony Cumia, who was fucking fired from Sirius XM and made a huge deal and created his own company that you worked for to prevent cancellations, now supporting us being canceled by a conservative? Seriously.
Well, now Chrissy has delayed her live stream by an hour.
Bullshit.
And Jeremy Hambley has gone live as well to try and divide. Well, he's trying to take the heat off Chrissy Mayr. It's obvious. It's obvious what's happening. The collusion, the open conspiracy of it all is completely insane. No one will honestly address this. Hannah Claire won't talk about it. Melonie won't honestly talk about it. Jeremy won't honestly engage and talk about it. He talks a big game on Twitter while he's fucking drunk. I'm going to debate Kino Casino. I'm going to debate Yellow Flash. I'll debate Bearing. I'll debate all these guys. And he's upset that people know the fucking truth. And he won't actually engage on the substance of any of this. Melonie Mack is on there pretending that the controversy, how she originally tried to deflect this, is insane.
I can't wait to watch this, dude.
She said that the reason why people are going after Jeremy is because he doesn't play video games with puzzles in them. I'm not kidding. That's what she tried to pretend the whole controversy.
We're going after Melonie Mack as much as Jer now. By the way,
I'm not kidding.
We're going after Melonie Mack as much as Jer. Oh, and Hannah Claire can go fucking after what her family went through. We were fucking not only struck down on YouTube, he called his manager, got 2 channels removed, and now it's okay. Well, and a few weeks go by,
Andy,
and now
you're gonna be pissed.
I'm already so pissed.
Chrissy Mayr pretended she didn't know who you are. You know?
Are you fucking?
She was like, Warska? Like she didn't know what your name was. Like she didn't know what Kino Casino. You've been on her show. You've been on her show how many times?
And we had fucking Ralph, who's on Ralph's show, all this fucking shit. We've talked like 6 times. Maybe she doesn't remember me. Fair enough. Was she a fucking... She's
so full of shit. Well, what it comes down to is she's upset that we pressed her when she was sweeping for Ricada, which she was sweeping for Ricada. all of these people do this because it's a sinister cabal. It's a shadowy grifter cabal of people who are untalented.
Red Bar was right. Red Bar was right about Chrissy Mayr. He was right. She stole presents. She acts like all fucking innocent, but she supports, like, she'll backstab anyone. She will go to the lowest levels to fuck anyone for her side.
She'll do anything for a fucking dollar. She'll defend anything. And we know that from the Rekieta saga, where she thought there was still all of this money and all of these viewers being associated with Nick Rekieta, and it would all blow over. And if we just sweep it enough and we just defend it and deflect and pretend we don't know what's going on, it'll make it so Rekieta's daughter didn't test for cocaine, that he wasn't arrested with 26 grams, that he didn't engage in polycule activity. She's like, if I can make it out the other side, I can make a few dollars off of Nicholas Rekieta. Until it became too big to sweep. Yeah. And then she had nothing to do with him. And it's the exact same situation here, where Quartering has bankrolled her for years. Quartering has been her biggest financial supporter and backer for years. God only knows how much he simped for Chrissy Mayr and Chrissy Mayr's House of fucking Harlots, because this is what Chrissy Mayr does. In a similar way to how Jeremy Hambly is not the Jeffrey Epstein, but the Harvey Weinstein.
Well,
the Harvey Weinstein of the right. To go back to Epstein, the sort of person Chrissy Mayr is like a Ghislaine fucking Maxwell. Yeah. She gathers all of these women. She distributes them around to the right-wing grifters like fucking Hambly. She forgives their sins, and she tells us all on the conservative right that we have to worship this shit, simp for this shit.
Religious, by the way, now she's brand new, fresh.
You're not gonna tell me that you're the real Christian and you're the real conservative, man. One night you have Bible time with Melanie Mack, where we're all being told about the righteousness of Jesus and the blood of the Lamb and traditional values and cooking and cleaning for your man. And
it's called, is it the wet spot or some shit? And Melanie Mack goes after us saying we're not Christian or whatever, we're not religious, yet goes on a show where the host has a show called The Wet Spot that's about having the dirtiest, by the way, not like OnlyFans models. I'm talking about the worst version of porn.
All I had to do was Google this person's name, Nikki Huntsman.
I don't want to.
And what came up was fucking shocking. But it's not really a shock. It's not really a surprise, since Scarlett Hampton also came from Chrissy's Academy of No, but she wasn't good enough. Chrissy said she loves Scarlett, doesn't have a problem with her eating all the weird, greasy shit she filmed, because it's all about women getting their bag and being empowered on the dime of the right wing, whatever. But she was like, she can't follow a simple fucking topic list. And I'm sick and tired of having to pretend like you're the gatekeeper. You're the one who decides who's conservative enough or who's Christian enough.
Yeah, exactly.
You just became fucking Catholic yesterday. Literally. And now you're going to tell us that Jeremy Hambly is a righteous Christian warrior for Christ, inviting bulls into his house that participate in that lifestyle when he's a full-blown alcoholic, perpetual fucking drunkard. We're not just talking about a couple beers on the weekend with your buddies, or once in a while getting fucking blasted.
Head to the bar
this
once
guy,
in a blue moon.
Every single night is drunk,
every
but he lies to his audience and tells them he quit drinking, and then gets caught with the bottle of Fireball whiskey in his fucking hand. But we're the liars. We're the dishonest ones. Jeremy Hambly did no wrong. Chrissy Mayr immediately sides with Jeremy Hambly of the fucking Quartering, even though for weeks, honestly, this issue has been settled. The consensus is already here. It's a feeding frenzy on Jeremy Hambly. Everybody is destroying this guy. In the court of public opinion, it's over. But there are still a slimy, greasy few members of a cabal who are willing, in exchange for clout and favors and cash to defend even the most depraved degeneracy with one hand while holding the Bible high with the other. And they lie and they lie. And I'm sick and tired of this fucking shit. I'm not going to be lectured about the Bible by porn stars. It's insane. It's insane.
And this whole thing where we're mean, we're trolls. Like, listen, when the mean trolls are the actual ones who are righteous, right, and not lying, what does that make you? You're below a troll? What the fuck is that? Like, is there even a word for that? You fucking...
The truth is, they have no actual audience or viewers. That's why they have to behave in this parasitical, clout-chasing fashion where they simply exist off grifting off panels, going on everybody's shows. Oh, I'm on this show. I'm on this panel, contributing fuck all, just being a waste of space, just hoping that some thirsty, desperate, fucking horny simp will come along and go, oh, I'll buy the OF, or oh, I'll throw them a couple bucks and maybe I'll get in the Discord. And by the way, they outright admit to this fucking shit on the show. It was so shameful where Chrissy Mayr introduces Melonie Mac as no longer Miss Melonie Mac, but Mrs. Melonie Mac. And they have this big discussion about Chrissy's like, I'm surprised you went public with this because aren't you worried you're going to lose all of your financial support? And she's like, yeah, I lost a bunch of financial support. Thousands of people unsubscribed.
Shrimp simp, trick simp,
and so that's really what it is. If these women had a fucking penis, they would be nowhere. They have no talent. They're not funny. They have nothing intelligent to say, nothing interesting to say, nothing original to say. You never listen to Chrissy Mayr and go, oh, gee, that's a good take. I never heard that one before. Melonie, oh, gee, that's interesting. I didn't hear that before. That was interesting. That was insightful. It never fucking happens. These people are... you can disagree with something your friend does. And still be friends with them.
And talk to your friend behind the scenes and go, listen, you got to fix this. Like, you got to figure this out. Like, why do you have to lie for them?
But what they are is they're on the payroll. They're on the payroll.
But wouldn't Jer appreciate them being honest and not, like, cut their...
Because the only reason they exist is to gratify his ego and his cooming antics and his desire to make women uncomfortable and creep on them. And they know what this is. These women have no desire whatsoever to actually make good content that people really want to engage with, or dare I say, go get a real fucking job and work in the real fucking world.
Right.
Instead, when their looks run out, when they fucking crash into the wall, when shit hits the fan, they've overstayed their welcome. They're so desperate to cling on to this clout and this money and this fame. Just leeches. They add no fucking value. Why do you think Chrissy Mayr got fucking booted from the Cumia shit as soon as Gavin McInnes took it over?
Wait. What?
Remember?
No, I don't know that story.
They don't add any value. The whole situation shifted from they guaranteed. They used to get guaranteed money over there.
Yeah.
And now they only get money now based on like the subscriptions that they actually bring in. And so it all dried up. It all dried up real quick. Gavin McInnes came in and fired each and every one of you talentless, slimy fucking leeches. Oh, well, eventually, what's going to happen here now? Because she's pissed me off so fucking... I'm going to go into all the lore of Chrissy Mayr. I'm going to bring it all back up to the light because fuck her and fuck her sweeping and fuck her shielding. She made her choice last night. I don't believe she was actually legitimately ignorant about any of this.
No, of course not.
And the lies that she told about Brittany Venti just confirm it to me as a fucking fact. Where she claims that, I never saw on my phone. She's looking at her fucking phone. She's looking at her phone as Brittany's trying to fucking reach out to her. The entire chat, bring Venti on, bring Venti on, bring Venti on. Hundreds of people. And she's just pretending like it's not happening. Super chat after super chat. Bring Venti on.
What? She DM'd me while she was texting Chrissy and goes, hey, Andy, look at this proof that I'm messaging her right now. Brittany
I'm
showed
sorry.
me while that happened live.
I am so tired of this defense where people go, I don't know what's going on. What? What do you mean you don't know what's going on?
He got us banned off of YouTube.
Come on.
He needs to suffer.
Everybody knows what's going on. You're just pretending you don't know what's going on to sweep for Melonie. It's crazy. It really, really is. Now I'm fucking pissed. Like, I'm pissed. It was crazy. I've seen
clips, but I haven't seen the whole thing. But we got bring back the Salem witch trials. Women like Melonie Mack are spawns of Satan. We got
burn the witch. Burn the witch. The witch hunts are fucking on, buddy. Mm-hmm. You can't hold the Bible in one hand and porn stars up in the other hand. That's not how this shit fucking works at all.
Dead Ringer
They've
243.
had every chance in the world to repent. There is no longer any defense of ignorance. The whole world knows what's going on. It's bad. I don't know. They're shutting down the transmission. I'm telling you, Jeremy Hambley is trying to destroy the live stream and shut it down, folks. The gay ops are afoot. Or it could be that Kick is held together with gum and fucking toothpicks.
They were like, Kick was down on Tuesday for like an hour.
What's up with Ian? Says Chrissy is a failed comedian who switched to the podcast grift because she couldn't hack it on stage. There's some weird shit going on, isn't there? The whole collusion with Chrissy Mayr, the sweeping that's going on for the sponsorship deal. Now he's live in our time slot mysteriously. We're having technical issues. Nobody can even hear me anyway. Janitors more than I even hate the fucking evil fucks, you know?
Yeah.
Because the janitors are just so fucking pathetic. You know, they just have to come in and defend it, sweep it up. And it's just for nothing. You know, it really is for nothing. It's for the tiniest crumbs of associated clout and fucking money. Like, they sell their souls for nothing at the lowest of rates. It's one thing to sell out for a lot of money or a lot of fame or a big reward, but they literally sell their souls for rock bottom rates. Fuck these people, man. You know, today,
I know,
you guys don't even know the pressure I was under today to get everything done on time. I was uploading shit to the drive still at like 8:40.
Okay.
Like
it's not working. It's back down.
Oh, man. Well, you know, Hambley and Chrissy Mayr are going to be live, so you can go check them out. Let them know what you think about the whole situation.
I'm sorry, guys.
This is us covering Chrissy Mayr's fantasy about the 16-year-old back when she was sweeping for Rakeda back in the day.
I remember that, actually.
Do we put that on, or is it? You think it's good?
Think we're live. I think we're live. I think we're good.
Remember when he pulled? Remember when he pulled the rents due card? That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yes. He was seething so hard when he pulled that card, man. Watching all of this.
Yeah. Everyone killing
Luke Radowski made it. He escaped basically unscathed from all of this. Bless his fucking heart. I honestly like Luke. The thing is, you know right well, even if you don't agree with all of Luke's schizo takes and alternative health stuff or whatever, I know that he believes that shit, you know?
Yeah.
I know that that's what Luke Radowski lives for and has always lived for over 20 years. This guy was back in Alex Jones' Endgame documentary back in 2008. He was in the Obama deception back then. He's been in the scene for a long time. He's gone to Bilderberg. He's gone to what's the one out in California? Holy fuck! How do I forget? Regardless, he is a lifer in the political scene. I don't think he's actually a grifter. I think he sincerely believes what he believes, and I can't say the same for Melonie Mack Chrissy Mayr, Jeremy Hambly. These people are Johnny come latelys that are here to grift money and fame off of shit that they obviously don't believe in. Fuck them. I'm glad Luke got out when he got out. And these people that are just hanging around to collect a fucking check and just be dirty leech fucking grifters with no principles and betray every single thing that they claim to stand for, I have zero respect for them. And in fact, it's been my mission statement since day one on the internet to destroy these people.
May I
finally have a chance.
Ash, this is the real numbers with no bots or bots.
Yeah. That's it. Like that. That's all that there really is. And that's with like our people going in there and talking about the oranges and weekend. Yes. And the Rumble viewership, really good, I really don't trust their counters. I think that there's a built-in multiplier that juices it substantially just based on all of the streamers we've ever covered that are on Rumble. And how easy Ralph has gamed the system over on Rumble through VIP likes, buying viewers, buying likes, buying all sorts of stuff. It's obvious to me that site is a complete fucking con job and a complete fucking fraud. And Quartering took those guys for a fucking ride for years. His numbers, I believe, have always been papered over and fraudulent to a certain degree. And you could see that in the June the King documentary that we were reacting to last night. This guy has always artificially inflated his subscriber count with scams like giveaways. And if you subscribe, you can get a DVD or a PlayStation or this and that. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same playbook repeating over and over and over again. We're going to probably try and continue the documentary tonight, although it turned out there was a lot more to the Chrissie Mayr and Melanie Mack and Brittany Venti situation than I originally realized. I didn't realize how bad it actually was. Like, I thought that Chrissy might actually have been ignorant, but having watched it in real time for myself, I know for a fact she was putting on an act, trying to gatekeep, trying to silo everything, trying to run damage control, trying to stop people from knowing the truth. But every single person there knew the truth. And then you have these two dumb airheaded bitches pretending like we all don't know what we've seen with our own eyes and ears. It's not just coming from this show. You can't just write it off as, well, it's those evil Nazi trolls, Kino, Casino. Chrissy Mayr's own co-workers at Friday Night Tights, Jeremy Prime, Geeks and Gamers has come out and spoke against this. Heel versus Babyface has spoke against this stuff. Gary himself, Nerdrotic, has spoke against this stuff. It's not just coming from insane, schizophrenic fucking lunatics. There's an active deplatforming campaign going on. And if we allow this to go unchallenged, unpushed back on, it's not just going to be Kino Casino. It's going to be anybody that Jeremy Hambly or anybody else for that matter disagrees with. You won't be able to criticize anybody anywhere without getting. This is how it starts. This is how it starts.
It was the Francesca Ramsey and the SJW situation in 2017. They got power, and what happened when one person was banned? The next person and the next person, and everyone was getting banned. And Francesca Ramsey got me deplatformed the first time with no strikes, the exact same way Jer did. And she bragged about it on Twitter. And that's why I knew it was possible to do. And that's why when Jer called,
it's not like Chrissy even took it seriously. That's what bothers me the most.
Yeah.
She just dismissed it out of hand. Oh, these people, they must be crazy, incels, da 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 da. Oh, there's nothing to see here, guys. Oh, it's all been addressed. It's all lies. It's like, no, when you have thousands of people coming in and telling you something, chances are there's probably something to it. Do you know what I mean? Like, There is something to it. Like we actually have receipts. Listen,
every single
they were like denying the existence of the Ren Fair video and that there was nothing to see. Like Chrissy Mayr wouldn't even read out the super chat about it because it said that it was on tape. And she didn't want to have to look at the tape and have to defend it. And Melonie, by the way, pretended like she didn't know, but then later said it was 6 years old. So obviously she does know.
So it's fine.
Obviously she does know about the existence of the Renaissance Fair tape, but they don't want to engage honestly on any of this stuff. They just want to pretend like it's not happening, tell you it's not happening, don't believe what you've seen. All of the things, by the way, in the June the King documentary are things that Jeremy himself shared. 99% of the stuff that we've covered on this show have come out of Jeremy Hambley's own mouth. They're clips from his shows. Okay?
Yeah.
This is, it's crazy to be, this is all lies. And then when you're asked, hey, can you show the lie? You go, well, I don't know of any specific lies that they actually told, but you know, they lied about the football thing. So I'm not even going to bother to look into the rest of it. What? First of all, it's obvious, Melonie, that you're enabling the Harvey Weinstein of the right wing, Jeremy Hambley. That's what you're doing. Jeremy Hambley pays you, and he pays you way more than you would make anywhere else, especially now that all of your simps have abandoned you by your own admission, Melonie. By your own admission, thousands of simps won't give you a fucking dime anymore. That will pay you 6 figures a year to sit there and go, yeah, with your nails on chalkboard, grating voice, and your brainless fucking takes, just mindlessly agreeing with every stuttering, shambling, fumbling, stumbling take that comes out of the bum's mouth.
Wait, we got D-Day Cobra on Chrissy Mayr's stream belting her.
Is that what's happening now?
Well, not live. Like he's not on her stream, but it's his take.
It's in the folder. No, I have his take already in the folder.
It's an older one. Okay, cool.
It's from today. Don't worry, we come prepared. Alyssa clipped that fucking shit up, and
I got the chat edited, by the way, folks.
Tap on Twitter, clip that shit up as well.
By the way, oh my god,
man, which chat? The Quartering'S chat or the Chrissy Mayr chat?
The Quartering'S chat. Yes, fucking, honestly, dude, like D-Day Cobra and those guys are fucking amazing. And now Chrissy Mayr has to sit there with D-Day, and D-Day is going to be like, they were deplatformed. Now what? You can't act dumb. Just be like, I like you, Melonie, but obviously what your boss did was retarded, and he has to reverse it and apologize. That's it. You don't have to be like, I hate you forever and right?
I just want at this point for what's actually going on to be acknowledged by these people. When they insult us and pretend like nothing is happening and that nothing ever happened and that we're all just nothing and we're insignificant and they're the conservative media behemoths and they're the gatekeepers and they're the ones that get to decide what's true and what isn't true. It's like, no, how about fuck you? How about we actually have a bigger audience than Quartering? We actually have a bigger audience than Chrissy Mayr. We have a bigger audience than Melonie Mac. You guys aren't above us. You're actually beneath us.
All combined. All three of them combined.
And I don't want to have to flex nuts and clout like that and say I have this and I have that. But when you play this game where it's like, oh, no, there's nothing to see here, guys. These are just nobody fucking losers. And meanwhile, it's like your own panelists that you go on with every Friday night are talking about it, but it's all just nobodies and insignificant and bull. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do you think that you are? Just fuck you. You won't tell me that you're more conservative than me. You won't tell me that you're more Christian than me when you just became Catholic on last Tuesday and you have a fucking brand new Bible that's never been opened a single fucking time. Fuck
Ash. You. Read, Ashton.
Sorry, guys. I have to cancel my show tonight. I was supposed to have Chrissy Mayr on to explain what the hell happened last night. She confirmed, but then unconfirmed. And I waited all day and it just got too late. Sorry, folks. I'll see you all tomorrow. So what's crazy about this is that people like Chrissy Mayr and Melonie Mac are willing to lose and burn all of these bridges and all of these connections and take on all these slings and arrows and criticism for Jeremy Hambly.
But why?
Because they're on the payroll.
There's something else, Ash. There's something sinister afoot.
Well, it's always stunk to high heaven from day one. All of this fucking shit, man.
This is crazy. This is like Scientology level conspiracy at this point. this is not serious.
I just can't believe that you choose
them.
But she'll choose Jeremy over Friday Night Tights if it comes down to it. And I genuinely hope, and I know that Gary doesn't like drama over there.
Yeah, no, for
and
sure.
Infighting over there and stuff like that.
100%.
But at a certain point, when you have somebody that's so actively picking up the broomstick to sweep up what everybody else has condemned, you have to allow some questioning of that.
Yeah.
You have to allow some forum for criticism, because right now there's no way to hold these people accountable at all.
Yeah.
Like they just act like none of this ever happened and just deny all of it and play ignorant.
That's
it's
what they say.
drama mongering.
It's not drama.
But these guys
it's not
do
drama
all day long.
Yeah.
And when they do it, it's perfectly fine. But the moment it happens to somebody in their exclusive club, the established conservative grifter club, then it's not allowed. Nicholas Rekieta has to be protected. Jeremy Hambly has to be protected. Fuck that. Fuck this shit. We're burning it down.
Yeah,
we're
we gotta burn it down, folks. I'm sorry.
Burn it
for 5
down.
subs. No.
You don't get to pretend like none of this ever happened.
And that you're Christian and you're religious and we're actually evil
you know what?
and devils.
Let's just, honestly, we've been ranting about it for a while. I was going to start with the Quartering'S stuff, but let's actually just go into the Chrissy Mayr, Melonie Mac situation right away.
Okay.
Let's just go into that. So we're going into the return folder.
Okay.
And we're going to go into 0.2, the Chrissy Mayr folder.
Okay.